absolutely love it, Stinky. Oh, thank you so much, and a kiss. 1, 2, and 3. Oh, yes. Oh, it's the poppets. Hello, my little poppets, and welcome to a very special story time. That's right. Today's story time is a Valentine's story time because Valentine's Day is not too far away, and I have just received a lovely Valentine here from Stinky, and it says on the front, I love you, and it's a lovely red heart there, and it says lots of love from Stinky on the back with lots and lots of kisses. Thank you, Stinky. I love it. I absolutely love it, dear, and I'm going to treasure that, so thank you very much. And my dear poppets, I also, just before story time started, I heard the postman outside. So I went out to the mailbox and I've got 2 more. Now I have a lovely blue one here that also says I love you on the front there. And I know who this one's from. This one's from Maxwell because Maxwell's favourite colour is blue. And of course it says on the back, lots of love, Maxwell. So that's wonderful. I've got another Valentine, so that makes 2. And of course there's one more. And this is pretty obvious who this one's from. It's all sort of rainbowy stripes on the front. Thank you, Stinky dear. And it's from Sugar Lump, of course. Sugar Lump the unicorn. And it says on the front, to Mrs. Wiffle Waffle, love from Sugar Lump. Kiss, 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 kiss. And I think that is just lovely. So thank you, Sugar Lump and Maxwell. And of course, Stinky dear. Well, 3 Valentine hearts. I am lucky, aren't I? Yes, I most certainly am. And of course, speaking of Valentine's Day, we also have this wonderful Valentine cake here. If you can hold that up so you can see, with some lovely hearts on the top there, lovely and red. Some beautiful red hearts. A perfect Valentine cake. Well, Stinky, I think that we should get comfy, dear, and we can get on with today's story, can't we, dear? Yes, we can. So you get comfy down there. And today, it's a double up today. Actually, my little poppets, we've got 2 Valentine books. And the first one is called All My Kisses. And it does look like a lovely one, I have to say. All My Kisses. Oh, the sweet little pig on the front. And here we go, my little poppets. Abby was very kissable. Well, very kissable, and there she is, sweet little Abby, the piglet on the front there. Doesn't she look sweet? She certainly does. Very, very sweet indeed. Each night as she snuggled into bed, she would be kissed. Once on the end of her nose, twice on her forehead, and countless times all over the bottom of her feet. Oh, lots of kisses for Abby. I hope she doesn't have tickly feet or she wouldn't be able to stop giggling. Lots and lots of kisses for dear sweet Abby. Sweet little piggy that she is. Abby loved her kisses. She collected each one and kept them in a special bucket. Oh, I suppose a bucket, my dear poppets, is a little bit like a treasure box, a special bucket for her kisses. Perhaps you have a treasure box at home that you could keep your precious things in. Or perhaps you have a box that you keep your kisses in. Abby carried her kisses everywhere and she never let them go, even if someone asked for one or needed one. Oh, well, no, she's very, very possessive of those kisses and she's not going to let anybody have them. There she is there. She's saying, no, they're my kisses. You can't have one. Would you like to pass your kisses around? Her teacher asked during show and tell one day. No, said Abby, tucking them safely under her arm. My kisses are too special. Well, there she is there in front of the class with her bucket full of kisses for show and tell. Perhaps you have show and tell at your school. I know Stinky does. He quite likes show and tell. It's wonderful. Can I hold your kisses so that you can swim? Daddy offered. No, said Abby. My kisses are too precious. Well, even at the beach, my dear poppets, she takes her bucket of kisses. She takes them everywhere and she won't even let her dad hold them. They must be special if she won't let Dad hold them. Why don't you send a kiss to Grandma Nellie for her birthday? Mummy suggested. No, said Abby. My kisses are too fragile. And there she is there with Mum standing by the big red post box. No, she won't even let Grandma have a kiss. Abby's kisses continued to grow and grow and grow until her bucket was almost overflowing. Soon the kisses at the bottom of the bucket could no longer be seen. Oh, the bucket is overflowing, my dear Poppets, with kisses. Look at that. So many kisses. Slowly, these forgotten kisses began to lose their special glow, until one day all that could be found inside Abby's bucket was a pile of bleak grey pebbles. Oh my Lord, the kisses have vanished, and now the bucket is full of pebbles. Look at that. How dreadful. I wonder where they've gone. And she does look very sad, I have to say. Abby carried her bucket outside and threw the pebbles into the shadows. That night when Abby went to bed, she felt cold and lonely. Oh Lord, she feels cold and lonely. That's terrible. Poor little piggy. She's not very happy. The next day, Abby was surprised to find that her pebbles were no longer scattered across the ground. Instead, they were in the sand pit, on top of sand castles, and inside other children's buckets. Well, there's Abby at the park with all the other little piglets there, playing and doing lots of things there, and they've found other uses for her pebbles. They're playing with them, doing all sorts of things with the pebbles that she scattered. Laughter filled the air. Abby watched as her small grey pebbles were tossed and buried and shared between friends. Well, it's wonderful to share with your friend. Perhaps you have a best friend or many friends. I think it's wonderful to have many friends. You can play together and do lots of fun things, especially at the park. As the afternoon sun began to fade and the children ran home for dinner, Abby noticed the pebbles starting to glow. They're starting to glow again. How marvellous. How wonderful. I wonder why that is. By nightfall, as if greeting the stars, the pebbles shone bright and true. And there they are, my dear Poppets, all the pebbles in the sand pit glowing like the stars, shining bright, lovely, bright, shiny yellow. That evening, Abby's heart felt warm and light. She couldn't wait to collect more kisses. And there she is, snug in bed, waiting to receive another kiss, perhaps from Mum or Dad. And share them around. Oh, how lovely. And there's all the kisses that have turned into wonderful, bright little stars. So perhaps she's going to get her kisses all back again, and perhaps this time she'll share the kisses round. And that was called All My Kisses. What a wonderful one, I have to say. A bucket full of kisses. Well, we've got another one because it is Valentine's Day, and this next one is called I Love My Mum. And we've got two little creeps on the front. I think they're zebras because they do have lots of stripes. And lots of butterflies too. This looks like a cracker, I have to say, and perfect, my dear Poppets, for Valentine's Day. My name is Ollie. I love my mum. Well, of course Ollie loves his mum. I love my mum. Everyone loves their mum, don't they? Wonderful to have a mum. When I say mum, what will we do? Mum says, let's try something new. Yes, it's wonderful to try something new, something that you've never done before. Simply marvellous. And there they are there, pecking out all the clothes on the line. We look and talk, we giggle and walk. Having a giggle with Mum and a walk. That's always fun, isn't it? To have a giggle, to have a laugh. Wonderful to have a laugh. I know Stinky and I like to have a good old laugh. We see a duck and a dragonfly. Well, there's a big duck there. It looks to me as though the duck's made out of a hedge, and a very tiny dragonfly. All the wonderful things that you can see especially if you go for a walk. We see an orange fish swimming by, and there's Mum standing there on the bridge watching the fish swim by. Look at that. Lots and lots of orange fish. We love to play with the butterflies. Yes, well, Stinky and I, my dear poppets, we went to the butterfly house at the zoo not so long ago, and we saw many, many beautiful butterflies. They're wonderful, and often you see them in the garden, particularly on a nice sunny day. We love to hide in disguise, and there they are, the two of them there, cheeky, hiding in the long grass. Look at that, hiding away. I wonder what they're pretending to be. I don't know. At home we rest our little feet, and Mum gives me a special treat. And there they are there, having a treat. Perhaps it's a hot chocolate or some chocolate milk, something like that. That's always delicious. Having a rest and putting their feet up. Mum says, "Is that a fish I see?" "No, Mum, it's me, Ollie B." And there's Ollie in the bath. They're having a chat to Mum, getting nice and clean, rub and scrub, washing the dirt of the day away. Lovely hot bath. But what I love best is my kiss goodnight. I love my Mum, sweet dreams and night night. And there he is, Ollie, being tucked up and put to bed after a very long day and having a cuddle with Mum. The end! And that was called I Love My Mum. What a marvellous book, a beautiful book, I think. I love my mum and all my kisses. Well, my dear poppets, we have come to the end of story time, so I think I'll have a chat to my dear one down here, my boy Stinky, who I love so much. Well, Stinky, my precious, did you enjoy that book, dear? You did? Oh, that's wonderful. I'm glad you enjoyed it. And Stinky, thank you so much for the Valentine, dear. It was lovely to get that, and that's a treasure that I will keep for always. All right? Thank you so much. And another kiss. 1, 2, and 3. Oh, yes, you're a lovely boy. I love you so much. I really do. Well, Stinky, we've come to the end of story time, so we have to say goodbye to the poppets, don't we? Yes. Well, my dear, dear poppets, thank you so much for tuning in for story time. Perhaps you could make a Valentine for someone very special in your life, perhaps for your mum or your dad, your brother or your sister, or perhaps a friend at school, to let them know how much you love them and, of course, how much you appreciate them. Because, Stinky, it's always nice to be appreciated, isn't it, dear? Yes, it certainly is. And as always, my dear ones, take care. Until next time, bye.